thanks, man. Hey, yo, D.J.S Music and Battle Rap. You already know what it is, man. Subscribe, comment, share, let me know what y'all think. All right, like all that. Shout out to Mook. Shout out to Big K. To the point, out the gate. Quick recap. Y'all already know how I do. I'll wait for the official and all that, but let me say this. I see what everybody is saying. Everybody's more leaning toward Big K. And I get it. I get it. Mook was saying some shit. It was well tailored, well structured, well written, well delivered. It is well put. But it wasn't that potent. I think that's the problem. Big K's first round was fire. He's firing on all cylinders, out the gate. Mook answers and has a fire first round too. Fire first round too. I like what Mook is doing in that first round. I may have edged it to him. But that round is close. It's kind of debatable. I did feel like, which I'll allude to in a minute. As a matter of fact, I'll leave that alone for now. Big K's second round, he starts going. And he's wilding again in the second round. Big K, these past two Big K battles are two of the best Big K performances I've seen. He was fucking wilding. That second round was crazy. Here's the thing though. When he hit that you let somebody say the N-word shit, now that's gonna land. The issue now becomes Mook starts his second round talking about how he can't say the N-word. So now it looks crazy. You let these dudes over here say it, or this people over here, or this chick, or whoever they say was allowed to say it. But Big K as a white dude can't say it, but you let somebody else white say it. That right there kind of shoots you around in the foot, kind of. Because there was a lot of race-based angling. But the way it was written and the way it was structured is fucking fire. This is still Mook at the end of the day. This is still Mook. We know what Mook do. This is still Mook. He's one of the better writers in the sport, period. Bar none, it's still Mook. The issue is, it wasn't that strong of material. It wasn't that potent. A, B, C, D, E, F, I'm a G shit, that's not gonna do it. Shout out to Mook. Even that is gonna be well put, it's gonna be well written, but that's just not it. That's not it. That hare and tortoise shit that he said, that was actually well put, but it's hare and tortoise bars. So people are gonna automatically start downplaying it, even when it's well put and well structured. Mook had some shit. It was well put, well structured, but it wasn't as potent as it needed to be. Big K shit was way more potent. When he said that fucking explain math to your kid shit, that shit was fucking crazy. He was angling better than Mook without having to go super deep into anything. He just finds something, approach it, attack it, off to something else. Mook's two rounds, the second and third, was pretty much race-based. But they were well put. Well put. Now here's what I'm going to say. I could understand if someone were to say this is almost a preference battle. Because Mook's shit is, the way it's tailored and put together, I can see someone liking that shit. Oh, like, listen to the way this shit is put, and it's tailored and it's layered and it's well structured and all that shit. And the way he's delivering it is fire too. Someone's gonna like that shit. People are gonna like that shit. So can someone say it's a preference battle? Maybe a little bit. Maybe sorta. But battle rap standards wise, a lot of people are gonna say that wasn't it. and they're gonna ride with K. And what I like about what K did, it's almost like he didn't care that it was Mook. Like he had to go in there and give him all types of praises and this, that, the third. He just came in there and said, "I'm gonna punch the shit out you." He did. It's almost like he didn't overthink it. Almost like he didn't overthink it. He just, I'm gonna approach this. I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna put this way, and that was it. And punched with it. He had punches with it. He was hitting hard. That whole Pittsburgh shit and all that type of shit that he was saying, that shit was dope. And he had the flow with it too. Fire. And I had Mook winning going in. I didn't think it was gonna go like kill him or nothing like that. I didn't think it was gonna body him or nothing like that. I didn't think it was gonna, 3-0 or nothing. I thought K was gonna fight back. It was gonna be a close fire battle. And it still kinda is. I think it's just a potency. And there's another thing. Mook's rounds were too short for a Mook, if you know what I mean. 2.5, 3 minutes rounds for Mook? Nah. That didn't, maybe it's because the potency of the material. So it really made it feel even more shorter. Because it wasn't that potent. My fault. K sounded like he was spitting like 4 minutes or 3.5 or some shit. Like his round seemed a little bit longer. But I know he was getting stopped a lot because he was wilding. He was throwing them haymakers. But all in all, on my first watching a piece or whatever you want to call it, I don't think I need. But even though I'm gonna still wait for the official drop or whatever. But so far, I'm gonna say this. I feel like K got it. But when it drops, I can see people saying after 3-4 watches and listening to how Mook was layering and stuff like that, they might say that. I personally, I don't think I'm gonna say that. I think the same I'm gonna say now is the same when the official drop. I'm gonna say the same thing pretty much, just maybe a little bit more to it. Right now, I can say that it was a good battle. I like what both of them did. I didn't like a lot of some of the things that Mook was saying. And I actually felt like he wasn't taking it all that serious. Not say he didn't take it serious, but I felt like he didn't have much to say to Big K. To be honest with you. I don't think he had a lot to say to K. He had a lot to say to Mook because there's a lot there to go with in his mind because he knows him from Dot Mob and all that type of shit. I can't see that being the same thing for Big K. The most you could say is slept on P's couch and, dog flips and all that kind of shit. All good, but it's not potent enough. It's not powerful enough, at least to most people, including myself. But it was still good, As for right now, I got K. 3 consistent rounds of pain. This might be the best K we've seen so far. And maybe it needed to be because it was Mook. But maybe we've seen better because I still don't feel like he went super deep into anything. What he went into good enough to make it hit and put punches behind it. K in his bag right now, B. Is K in Champion of the Year contention right now? Let's talk about it. He may be. But that's my opinion on D.J.S. Music and Battle Rap. You already know what it is, man. Subscribe, comment, share, like. Let me know what y'all think, alright? That's just my opinion. Salute to Big K. Salute to Mook. Both put on one a little bit more than the other, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. DJ, you already know what it is, man. 1.